Hey, what's up guys, Colossus here. I just wanted to make a quick video on the placebo effect and my thoughts on it. So the placebo effect has always seemed like a negative thing. Like, the people who fall for placebo effects tend to have weak minds and they can't see through it, and they fall for the placebo effect. I remember when I was in junior high when energy drinks came out, right? And there was all this controversy about them and how if you drank an energy drink and you got super hyper, it was all placebo, you know, like people who think that about coffee, or people think that about this stimulant or this supplement or this or that being placebo. And then being young, I'm thinking like, well, if this is placebo, I don't want to buy it. Like, it probably won't work if it's all in my mind. And I mean, the whole idea like of the placebo effect goes back like thousands of years. The ancient Greeks and Romans would put on amulets and necklaces, and they'd do this and this because they thought it would make them feel better and this would heal them. And if they wore this and they said the right things, then they would feel better. And then they would feel better because of the placebo effect, because they believed something was going to happen so much if they had worn this thing or put this thing on, that it, you know, the mind started thinking that way and started to process it, and then it just started to make whatever they were thinking true, right? They just believed it so badly, it's like they self-brainwashed themselves. Now fast forward to today, we have this placebo effect, and it has that negative ring to it. And I say that if the placebo effect works, it's a good thing. If you give me an energy drink that's a can of dyed blue water and I drink it and I have energy, then it works, right? Like, sweet, I used the power of my mind. I didn't have to actually buy into something to give me the results that I'm looking for. I never had to pay for this or go for this or do this approach or that approach. If my mind is fooled by something, then that's a win. Like, that's a good for me. If I have a headache and I put on my anti-headache necklace and then I just think, oh, this is gonna get rid of my headache, and I believe it so much that I brainwash myself and my headache starts to go away, then that's a plus, that's a win. Like, if you if you can play into the placebo effect, you should, before going to taking a couple Advils. If it's a game day and you want to wear your game day socks because you think it's going to make you play better, then put your game day socks on. Who cares if it really works or not? If it's going to placebo you into thinking that you're a better athlete and then you perform better, then keep playing into that, right? You're using the power of your mind for yourself. And the way I see it, that's a huge win. If you feel like you can't write your exam unless you have your lucky water bottle beside you and it calms you down and it kind of keeps you focused. No, the water bottle doesn't actually calm you down and keep you focused. But if your mind is perceiving that and you believe that and you start to calm down and focus, then maybe it does, right? Your mind is so powerful, you should use it to your advantage. You should use these little tricks and stuff. Like, that's what it's for. Like, your mind is meant to help your body, and you're meant to adapt to all situations. So the mind's going to make shortcuts, and it's going to use this information and this information, and it's going to brainwash you into adapting to whatever environment you're in. So yeah, some things maybe don't have magical powers, but if they help your brain make those connections and help you adapt to whatever situation you're in, then that's a good thing. So the placebo effect is a good thing, and it shouldn't be looked down on if you fall for it. And now I'm not talking about like buying into advertising from the television and clothes that are supposed to make you this and stuff that's going to make you feel that. I'm not talking about advertising and falling for marketing. I'm talking about things that you develop yourself with your own mind for yourself. Anyways guys, that was my little 2 cents on the placebo effect. I hope you liked it. If you liked my video, please give me a like and a subscribe. That would be wicked. Stay tuned for more videos. Colossus out.